It's Friday the 13th, and I thought what better way to celebrate Friday the 13th than to come to the Wyrd War gallery and show off a bunch of cool little horror props or horror collectibles from Frank over here. He has a big collection that he's amassed since, you know, like the 80s, when, you know, the 80s were like the golden age of horror stuff. So Frank's going to talk about all kinds of cool little things he's collected over the years, and then at the end I'm going to show you some cool stuff that you can buy from Frank. There we go. Okay, start talking.
What do you want me to talk about?
Just the stuff.
So we'll start here. Japanese wanted poster for the movie Critters. Classic stuff. Translated, it actually is a wanted poster. You know, this creature stands this tall, comes from UFO, shoots poison spikes out its back. $1 million. Not even space credits. Killer Workout promotional towel, aka a Robicide. Excellent. Ghoulies hand puppet.
Gotta go back to the mall to get a new frame for that.
Yeah. This Maniac poster was originally put up all over Los Angeles because, as it says, the LA Times wouldn't advertise it. It was too disgusting, too offensive. I bought this off someone who was selling music posters, and this was the only film thing they had, and also the only thing that was used. You can see it was ripped up right off a wall, stained and filthy, just like Maniac. This was used to promote the film in New York and just handed around outside theaters.
This is actually a pretty cool little thing of buttons right there.
All original, promotional, either from video stores or from the theaters. Like this Chopping Mall Securitronics pin doesn't say Chopping Mall on it, so it must have been handed out.
But from the robot, you should obviously know that is Chopping Mall.
Yeah. This blood-sucking freak straw. Gotta get underneath it. Vestron Video promotional straw. So this obviously wasn't made when the film was made, but when it came out on video, and I had it very delicately framed in this amazing frame here. The mirror so you can see everything. This is exactly how I got it, and it's torn just enough that you can see it's a red straw. Brilliant.
The stickers that I gotta definitely talk about, because the stickers are super awesome. If you grew up in the 80s, then you probably remember seeing one of these little crazy prism stickers you would buy out of a little vending machine back in the day. And there's the sticker there.
Unholy, Vestron Video 1988. Doesn't even need to say the title of the film. The catch line is so powerful. The German Hills Have Eyes poster. Hopefully Michael Berryman will come to Portland someday. Wyrd War is trying to bring him out. Mighty Phantasm 2 French poster. Signed by Don Coscarelli the last time he was here. Also Australian daybill for Phantasm.
Say hi, Dennis. It's okay.
In Australia, they had to call it the Never Dead because there had been a porn released in Australia called Phantasm.
Wow.
Also signed by Don Coscarelli with this neat stamp on it. That's not printed on the poster, but stamped on there. Just Before Dawn, filmed in Oregon, signed by Jeff Lieberman. Wyrd War had him come out for
you're going to find a kid who's just going to find
German.
something else to do with this. Another way to describe the thing, and also
and it's just one of the best vampire movies ever made, Near Dark. Signed by Lance Henriksen.
Was that Crypticomedy was there, I'm guessing, maybe, or?
No, I actually didn't get this signed. This was given to me by someone.
Oh, damn.
But also had it framed in this nice fake leather, sort of tattered look. These are all Italian. I suspect they're half sheets, but probably had them up in the theater. There's a whole set of 8 of them. These are kind of the 3 most spectacular. But this picture especially because this is the scene where Diamondback slits the throat of the waitress in the bar. But this is Catherine Bigelow, the director, setting up the shot, which is kind of cool. She's got her on-set coffee. This was her second film, and her best film.
Yep.
Autographed by Mr. Don Dokken.
And this is the good stuff if you like American Werewolf in London right here.
This is so this is the Thai poster, and this is how it was seen in Thailand. All the gore. And then in Japan, it was seen as more of a wild romp. A sexy farce. So these are especially cool because these are from a defunct video store, Scott's Video, with the phone number. No area code needed. Scott with 1 T. He made these specifically for his store. These aren't from the company or anything. And he made a number of, he did a lot of stuff for different movies that he was renting, promotional items. But he got Fright Night 2, A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, Scott's Video. Brilliant.
Let's talk about the good guy doll right there.
Unlicensed Japanese toy. It's been through a lot, but it fits in here. But once it's not in there, there's nothing on this box that says Child's Play 2. It is actually just a good guy toy.
How long ago did you get that anyway?
What's that?
When did you get that anyway?
Oh, within the last couple of years.
Ah, nice.
I didn't fuck it up that bad. So this is a movie called Death Warmed Up, which is a really strange zombie movie. And for some reason, for the Spanish poster, they just incorporated this stylized Dawn of the Dead image, which is amazing looking. It's beautiful. A little yellow in the eye. Nothing to do with Dawn of the Dead. And in Turkey, this is how they interpreted the Poltergeist poster with this sort of I Dream of Jeannie, American suburban font, maybe some swingers. And the number on the TV, 42, is also on the poster and the soundtrack, but not actually in the movie. I believe it's a reference to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Totally terrifying Ghoulies poster from Thailand.
If you watched Ghoulies, that is probably a movie that made you scared of toilets as a kid.
This paper is so thin. It's incredible. It's like onion paper almost.
And 2 posters from Beyond the Door right there.
The most terrifying event in the history of mankind.
Cool. Oh, and then let's talk about the little curse thing there.
Better than the movie Curse 4 Ultimate Sacrifice is the promotional skeleton with toe tag from Curse 4 The Ultimate Sacrifice. This and the Children of the Corn 3.
Oh, let's actually get to the Children of the Corn blow up thing here.
These are both strange promotional items because they came sort of late in the game. They're from the 90s when video store promotional stuff was sort of waning. Also better than the film.
Yeah, that's not very often you see a blow up promotional item like that, even though it wasn't really official. That's still.
I thought it was going to be the size of a football.
Yeah,
like this amazing, gigantic horn on the top.
So that's pretty much the overview of all the fun stuff. For the event, you did make some merchandise, so let's talk about that. If you're watching this, after this is done, you can actually buy some of this cool stuff. So we'll have a little chat about it.
So there's the Chopping Mall tote bag, the Park Plaza Mall, where everything goes down. And it comes with a reproduction of the promotional pin. This is from the 45 of the Deep Red theme. And of course the Critters wanted poster.
And here's the good stuff here.
Here. Children of the Corn 3 Urban Harvest popcorn / vomit bag. Some reproductions of the pins. Amazing Near Dark promo pin. Return of the Living Dead. Of course, Critters. And this enamel Ghoulies pin based on the hand puppet. It even says from Vestron Video on there.
And then here's the blood-sucking freak straw. That's
I tried to produce the plastic straw. I thought I could do like a really small run of them, but it turns out the minimum order is like 10,000 straws. So I made these metal straws instead. With a silk screen, little cotton bag they come in.
And then, yeah, so that's pretty much that. And then, Dennis, you have some stuff you wanted to hawk, you said? You gotta mention the Wyrd War stuff you wanted to sell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's talk about that since we're in Wyrd War Gallery.
All right, everybody. Well, we got these. This is the thing we're most excited about. So if you come over here, this is an original David Mann drawing, painting from an old zebra books from 1987 called Dream House. That's the original David Mann painting. David Mann's famous from Easy Rider magazine, where he had a residency from the 70s all the way through the 90s. So he's kind of like I think of him as the Frank Frazetta of outlaw biker culture. And we made these beautiful long sleeve replications. Our guy down in California at Night Gaunts Graphics printed this for us. They're beautiful reproductions. We got long sleeves and short sleeves. And then we've restocked the very famous Ghoulies design, which is also part of our permanent collection. That one's from Ghana. And our silkscreen artist lovingly recreated all of the sort of distress from the original Ghana painting. And then this one over here is from our partner at Ignore Rock and Roll Heroes and Outsider Shop. Werewolf Battles Cops in Portland. And we've got only a couple of those left. So those are the things we're... Oh, and we can't leave out Black Dog Zine, which just came in from the UK, which is this incredible folk horror zine that everybody should check out.
And
thanks for supporting Wyrd War, man.
Yeah. And of course, still you can get the messed up puzzles as well.
Oh, we got a ton of stuff down here. We got the Blood on Black Wax. We got these amazing Deadly Prey Ghana art collections from our partner Brian out at Deadly Prey in Chicago. We've got Wyrd Walk, which is an incredible folk horror kind of meandering zine out of the British Isles that everyone should check out. All kinds of good stuff. Here's another good one too. Probably won't be of interest to horror fans, but this book, Hanging Tree Guitars, is incredible. It's about this guy, Freeman Vines from North Carolina, who actually created functional guitars out of a tree that was used to hang a man back in the days of Jim Crow. So it's got a folk horror element to it, but it's very real horror. But it's incredible. It's a photo book with Freeman Vines' sort of oral history of his craft. It's a beautiful book. So yeah, anything you want to add, Madam?
No.
Oh, and then Frank, where do people buy those cool things
Well,
that you
before
made?
that, since it's Friday the 13th, this is the Friday the 13th room.
Oh yeah, we should also talk
right.
about that.
So, original one sheet, French half sheet for part 6, Australian daybill signed by Ari Lehman and Adrian King. There's your prismatic sticker for Jason Lives, brilliant. Part 4. Amazing part 2 poster with Amy Steele prominently displayed, saving the day. Japanese theater program.
We got the we've got the Fright Gallery
Australian part 3.
So right now you're hearing a sample from Blood
This makes part 5 look incredible.
Oh yeah. That is quite the poster.
Originally this artwork was used for a film called The Wind, and they just simply added a hockey mask and then it became part 5 poster.
Yeah, I remember that poster actually.
Excellent.
Yeah. Oh, before I wrap this up though, where do people buy this stuff though?
So I'll have everything for sale on an Etsy shop called Terminal Zone.
Cool.
All of the merchandise from tonight will be for sale on there.
So keep an eye out on the Etsy shop Terminal Zone and go buy all that stuff. That's it from Wyrd War Gallery. That's the video. Happy Friday the 13th.